I mean, we can definitely spin that. We can bring that in as number 2 behind the whole AIG hearings yesterday.
All right, so topic 1 is, would you give the bonus back? Would you give half of it back? Would you give 1 dime back?
Right, okay, but I mean...
Is it your patriotic duty? This is Neiman's argument.
It's not patriotic, it's a moral and ethical.
Well, I'm sure there's probably a little patriotism in there somewhere.
All right, fine.
I don't see it as moral or ethical at all.
I do.
Signed a deal. They signed a deal. They made an agreement with you.
Yeah, they made an agreement with you. You brought down your company. Your company was bailed out by the federal government, and you're going to take that $6 million, and you're going to take it and run.
Take it and run. You brought down your company by doing what your company asked you to do, which was go out and sell these products so they could get more cash to underwrite this bogus housing market.
Hold it, because this is too good.
Absolutely.
This is too good. Don't talk about it now.
I'm about to do a show. I need some treats.
Okay, all right. So we're going to do...
people who live with themselves. It's unconscionable. Yeah, seriously. A guy who takes $8 million for a retention bonus and then leaves his friggin' company? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, go ahead. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah. Good for you. Congratulations.
We know right now that will be the first thing out of the gate at 5:40.
Sure.
And
if
probably,
yesterday is any indication,
and we'll
we
back
may be chewing on this.
Almost thinking that the Dodd thing could be placed in there too. And
I think Dodd's bigger than Geithner.
Huh?
Me too.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Let's go with Dodd too.
All right, good idea.
And
I agree with that.
If you want to do Geithner, we could throw him in as a 3.
No.
And I don't think Geithner's going anywhere. I really think.
All right, well, let's hang on to Geithner then for right now. Let's just go with AIG. Let's go with Dodd.
But I didn't enjoy it.
I smoked, but I didn't inhale.
Yeah, I smoked. It's the Clinton defense.
All right, what are we going to do 3? You want to do Friends of Angelo 3 or Fannie Freddie? We can do Benny B flooding the market with cash. We can do...
I think Fannie and Freddie is the appropriate follow-on because these guys now are lining up for their bonuses.
Right,
and keep in mind, they're a different breed of cat. That is in complete government concern.
All right, so do Fannie and Freddie 3.
WMAL News Time, 7:47. It's Andy Parks, Craig Grandy, and Brian Neiman.
All right, if you were at AIG right now and you were due a bonus or what he calls a retention payment, would you give it back? Would you say, yeah, it is my moral and ethical duty? That's what Brian says. I say no. Andy says no. And quite honestly, after that hearing, I say hell no. If I were even thinking about giving the bonus, after listening to those pompous blowholes, I'd say, you come and get it.
All right, back to the phones. Ken and Reston, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, guys, let me say I would not give it back. And if they pass a law that they're going to tax it at 100% or whatever, I guess I'd be violating the law, and I'd take my chances in a jury court.
You know, I think you're right. I think if they lawyered up and had some kind of a class action response, it would be a fascinating standoff.
Sure would.
Legally, you may be right, but when it comes to business ethics, is it the right thing to do? I mean, you're basically going bankrupt, and you are de facto bankrupt. You wouldn't even have a job today had it not been for the American taxpayer. You're taking that money, and you're going to get $8 million for a retention bonus, and some people who got the retention bonus not even working for AIG today.
Now, again, keep in mind the sum we're talking about is 0.1% out of a huge cash infusion that is $170 billion.
Honestly,
I hear you.
Life is full of good deals and bad deals, and you know what? We got a bad deal on our hands, and we have to live with it.
And it was negotiated by people who didn't understand the consequences. Let's be totally honest.
Marcia in Fairfax. Hi.
Hi. I want to know if you live in a communist country, because this is for me as a communist. You get you work, you get your money, or you do your application, and you get your money, and now I need to return.
That's right.
That's right. That's the way it works.
That's an apt analogy.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
It is, too. It is, too. You earn your money, and then the Congress changes the rules after they have preached capitalism and practiced capitalism.
That's something to say about it. We'd love to hear from you. Or send us an email. Grandy and Andy at 630 WMAL.com. Right now, 7:50 at WMAL. Let's bring on Patricia Cora, brought to you this morning by Provident Bank. Good morning.
Welcome to the world.
Yay!